I always teach it this way, that there is a vacancy in the earth that only you can fill. That vacancy is purpose. And so if God formed us with a thought in mind to fill a need, to be a solution to something, it is only right that we find what we're supposed to be the solution to. That void that He created for me to fit, it is only right to glorify. The way I glorify Him is I find my fit, His purpose.
That's good. So I'll just piggyback off of that and into the other part of that is that I think all of us have a desire for a sense of fulfillment and for a sense of joy and happiness. And I don't think you can find fulfillment in its true holistic sense outside of fulfilling purpose. And so for a personal reason as well, not just for the fact that we have been divinely created and therefore have a divine design, which is what we call purpose, but also that our fulfillment and our sense of worth and our sense of just coming into that place of wholeness cannot truly happen outside of fulfilling purpose.
And true fulfillment happens first with Jesus in our life. He's the beginning of purpose.
Yeah.
So you'll find that there'll be people who will start to find an aspect of purpose, but if they don't fill the void that was created for Jesus first, which is our ultimate purpose, then the true fulfillment will never come. Well, for me, discovery means a journey.
Man, I wanted to answer first because I know you're going to go deep. Go ahead.
I'm not going to go deep. It's really going to be simple. It's really going to be simple.
Go ahead.
It just means a journey. It means a journey of finding out who God has called me to be, what God has called me to do, and how do I release that to the earth. You know, I always tell people that you need to find your flow. We were created to do something and to do it uniquely the way that He called us to do it. And so all of that, this entire thing called life, is a discovery or a journey. I find me as I go, as I walk with the Lord, as I fail, as I have victories, as I make mistakes, as I move forward. And so it is a journey of life with God.
Same thing. See what I mean? No, but it is. I mean, I love that word journey, and discover, I think, captures that, because sometimes we do kind of, when we say purpose, we believe it's this one thing that you're going to know, and then for the rest of your life, you're going to be doing that one thing. But I do think that it is a discovery, and all of us are always going to be on the journey of discovery. We cannot be stagnant or put a paradigm to what purpose looks like, because in one season God may have you doing one thing, and then He can change that, redirect that, and do, help you to uncover and discover a new realm, a new level of what He intended you to do and to be. And those things can change based on seasons. So I think discover captures it, because then that means I don't get stuck in defining myself, because we are also on a journey of transformation, and we are becoming like Christ, and we are being transformed into the image of Christ, and our purpose is linked to that transformation as well. And so as we discover, we become, and that's the beauty of it, is that it's not stagnant. It's not something that you do for the rest of your life, that you can discover more. And right now, personally, I'm discovering more of what God intended for me to be and to do. And I know that journey is going to continue as long as I'm on this side of heaven. Sometimes, especially with the young people, when we start to delve into the topic of purpose, it brings about this striving and this fear. What if I will never fulfill it? What if I won't know? All of that. What Pastor Q said about purpose beginning, first of all, with your relationship with Jesus Christ, and second, with your worship life. Seeking His face, seeking His presence is so important, because what you know about God and how He relates to you will always determine what you're able to accomplish. And the first thing is this: don't strive about it. Don't get crazy over it as if you have to somehow, be frantic and in trying to discover and fearful that you never will. He's a good God.
Yeah,
He
good.
loves you. He loves us. And the reason why we can even confidently say that we have journeyed thus far in purpose and that there is purpose that is yet unknown for us to discover is because we know that God is willing, capable, desiring to reveal. I was going to say desirous, and then I thought that's such a big word, but it is. It's such a nice word. He's desirous to reveal it to us. He wants to. He's longing to. And I think that when you see it as such, that it is his longing, that God pursued us first. That's the beauty of it, is that we were not pursuing, but he pursued us. And when it comes to purpose, God is on the pursuit also.
That's good, babe.
And because he's on the pursuit, all you have to do is posture yourself to walk in it, to receive it. How he begins to do that, Pastor Q will teach you the practical approach. Just kidding. But he does that. He does that in everyday life. And your first thing is just pursue him. Pursue him, and purpose will begin to unfold for you.
If you concern yourself on the general purpose of all mankind, which is found in Ecclesiastes 12, to fear God and obey his commandments, for this is the purpose of life. Everything else flows from that revelation. When you understand that our main purpose in life is to glorify God, you concern yourself with what concerns him, and he'll begin to unfold what he has for you to do. And so that's in its simplest form, most practical form. Fall in love with Jesus, let him be your delight, obey his commandments, and watch him lay out your steps to the thing called purpose.
Hi, I'm Pastor Rosmery Bethel.
And I'm Pastor Lequient Bethel, and we are the senior pastors of Epic Church Bahamas.
And we celebrate Purpose Awareness Month.
It's in you.